Alrighty, I am back, everybody, and we're back on the farm. And it looks like I think where we left off, or where I left off, it's ready to harvest this grass. I'm sure you guys are probably you might be getting sick and tired of watching me harvest grass on this field because I feel like that's all we ever do. Um, we can't do popular yet. Poplar, however you pronounce it. We did plant some, but we can't harvest it because it's not ready. And it's going to be a while before it is ready. And we don't have the bio baler to harvest it anyway. Um, it looks like maybe it's gotten a little taller since we planted it, but yeah, it's still pretty small. Let's hop over to our sheep real quick though. I'm thinking that I might actually sell some sheep right before they're about to like when that 90% reproduction, just because uh let's see, we have 10 of these 13-month and 6 of these, right? So that's going to get us 16 new sheep, but the problem is that if we go to, there's got to be a way to get to the screen I want to get to, but I just don't know how to get there from here. I just have to like, I'll figure it out later, but this is the one I want to be done. Right, we can only hold 8 more sheep in our pasture. So when these sheep are about to, reproduce, um, we could technically, if our pasture could hold it, we would get 16 sheep, but we can only hold 8. So right before they're about to reproduce, let's see, how could we do this? If we sold, every time we sell one, like we're going to lose the reproduction though. So if we sold 2 out of here, right, we only had 8 plus 6, so that would be what, 14. And that would bring this total down to 30. We still, maybe I'll sell like 2 of these and 2 of these. I don't know. It probably won't be exact, but at least we'll get some money. I mean, really sell it? Maybe it's not even worth it. You're only going to get 125 bucks. Oh, hold on. We'll get 425. So maybe it is worth it. Right, so we get 16, but we can only hold 8. If we sold 8 total, that wouldn't, because then that would just drop this by 8, but then we'd only get 8. I don't know. I'm bad at math. This is probably stupid simple too. Probably sell like 4 of them, right? We get like $2,000. Maybe we'll sell, I don't know, 5. We'll do like 3 and 2. And then we'd get what, 7 of the white sheep, and we would get 4 of the, no, yeah, 4 of the black sheep. So that would get us 7, 8, 9, 10. That gets 11 new babies. And if we sold 5 here, that would mean that we could have what, 13? And we would end up with, what did I say, 11? So we would end up close. Would it be 2 empty spots? If I did my math right, which I might not have. Yeah, I don't know. Just probably don't want to watch me struggle horribly with simple math. This guy's an idiot. He can't do simple math. Yeah, I know. It was never my strong suit. Anyway, let's see. Contracts? Are there contracts? It's probably contracts. It's cultivating, deadwood, fertilizing. I didn't have very good luck the first time we tried to do deadwood, so might not get that one. Cultivating, maybe. Not much else we can do. Would be really nice to get some of these harvesting ones. These are all like special, just... What is this? Carrots, corn, and red beet. So these are all kind of specialized headers that we're not really going that direction anyway. How about sales? Sales? Same. These things were on sale last month. This I think is new. Did I look at this yet? This is very tempting, but we don't need it quite yet. And we should just save our money. Is this the same one we bought? Probably. I think we have that sitting out in the lot. Yeah, not much to do. Obviously, you have to take care of this field. There's a lot involved just in taking care of this one little field. Just because there's so many steps to mowing for grass. Although I guess in hindsight, there's a lot of steps to like dealing with normal, I guess, like regular crops like oats and stuff. It's just broken up, right? Because it's like your harvest day, pretty much all you do is the harvest. And then it's a while before you can plant again. So you have time and you can break up like things like you're probably going to have to cultivate the field again. You're going to have to maybe weed it. You're going to have to roll it. You're going to have to fertilize it, right? So there's like all these steps, whereas like the grass, it's like you got to get it done all in one go because you need that grass to start regrowing immediately. And yeah, we can't sell anything really today. It's not a good time to sell mushrooms or wool. I don't think. I don't even know what month we're in, to be honest. October, yeah. It's not a good time to sell much of anything. I hate just jumping immediately into a time lapse, but I think that's what we'll do. I gotta get it all set up here. Let's unfold this. Lower it. Turn it on. Get to the back. Unfold that. Lower it. Turn it on. And here we go. Mowing this field once again. Alright guys, we'll try to breeze through this pretty quick. And see you on the other end. All right, we got it mowed. We got it windrowed. I'm not sure if that's just like the worst windrower in the game, or I don't know. I really don't like windrowing. Although I think picking up the bales is probably even worse. I'm tempted to pick up the bales, not with the grabber, but just to try the forks. I originally shied away from that just because I didn't feel like it was realistic, because you'd actually just in real life you'd puncture a hole in the bale. But I guess there's a thing called bale tape where they do, you know, pick up bales with like spikes, and they'll puncture it and then they'll just tape it up later, although that is not something that's in the game. Let's reset our bale counter real quick here. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, turn on our baler, turn on automatic drop, and close that up. And we should get 10 bales. That's what we typically get out of here. This is already at 90%, so it's gonna fill up pretty quick right off the bat. Yeah, still probably only get 10 bales, and then hopefully have almost 90% left over again. We shall see. But I did want to take a little time and you know, chat with you guys a little bit. I gotta be honest, I'm pretty nervous about the poplar field. What I'm very nervous about is that we'll end up spending $95,000 on the bio baler, and then we'll go harvest and we'll sell everything and we'll get $95,000 or less. And that will be a bit frustrating, because it's just like then we have to wait another harvest and the poplar grows very slowly before we really start making any money off that field. So it'll end up being like probably over 2 in-game years right before we make any money. So I'm really hoping, although I'm not super confident, that we will get over $95,000 from that harvest. We'll actually make some money. But I guess we'll see. I mean, that's still a ways off. Well, we just planted that, what, like 2 in-game months ago? Something like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's like we're going to have all this money and then we're going to just spend a lot of it on the bio baler, and then it would just be so sad if, you know, it just takes us forever to get that money back. But anyway, that's really what I wanted to chat about. Don't have much else, I guess, so we will probably head back into a time lapse or cut. See you guys on the other side. Okay, 77% is about all we're going to get. There's a tiny bit here. Might get 78. I think we get like nothing. Okay, shut this off. Raise that up. Let's see, how many did we get? We got 10. Just what we were expecting, so that should, when we go to sell, get us probably just under 20K. get us like 19K. We are getting low on our net. I think there's some over here. Maybe I'll fill it up with net before I detach it. Should be able to. Right, turn on baler, change baler size. No? Isn't that netting right there next to us? Pretty sure it is. Is it the tractor that has to be next to the net or the baler? I would think the baler, but maybe it's the tractor itself. I'll just do one, try to cut close over here and see if we can get it. Alright, it's not triggering, so I don't know. We'll deal with that, I guess, next time, because we're going to need probably more netting. It is getting low. Drop off our baler. I did notice when we were mowing too that I feel like we're going maybe like 2 miles an hour slower than we were when the tractor was at full like maintenance or whatever. Now we're about half, so we did seem to lose some power there. But yeah, we gotta wrap these and get them up on the trailer. I don't know, I'm debating if I should try the forks or if I should just use the grabber tool. With the forks, I think I have to stack them the other way. I won't be able to stack them the way I normally stack them, but that's okay. But the good thing with the forks is that I should be able to get 2 at once instead of doing 1 at a time. So I think I'll give it a shot, see how it goes. If it's terrible, I can always just switch back to the grabber tool that we got. Anyway, I'll speed up this wrapping process for you. Some bale wrap. Hopefully this will work. Refill. I don't know why the netting one we struggled with, but we did. Looks like there's only one thing in netting on there anyway. Yeah, so let's go ahead and give the forks a go. Just kind of see how that goes. Hopefully it's a bit quicker and easier than using that grabber. Can't forget my weight. Would definitely... Ooh. This weight can barely do 1 bale. 2 bales. We might need a bigger weight if we're going to try 2 bales. We'll try it anyway. But we're definitely going to need the weight. But this weight might not even be enough because even 1 bale, like I can't do 1 bale without the weight at all, and then with the weight, even 1 bale seems to make this tractor pretty pretty front heavy. We can always abandon if it like ends up tipping. So how do I make the forks wider? There we go. Yeah, I want to make those as wide as possible. Are we gonna be able to slice 2 bales on here with these forks? Let's go head on better. You know, try to hit it straight on. Okay, well, we got one. The question is, can we slide a second one on here, and will it tip the tractor? And then the next question is, if it doesn't trip the tractor, how much of a pain is it to load and unload these? Although this is seem like it might be a pain just trying to get it on the fork. Trying to get 2 on the fork, which means it's probably not going to save us much. I'll give it a little bit more of a effort here, but I don't. And oh, the tractor can not really handle this. I mean, it can, but barely. It would probably be okay if we had a bigger weight. I might buy, there's like attachments that you can get to each end of this trailer so that like the bales like stay better if you want to stack them this way. Anyway, I've been stacking them the other way, the grabber, but if you do want to stack them this way, there is like a, see, now what's going to happen is I'm going to slide out and only that one's going to come out. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, you know what? I wonder if I could have done that. If I kind of flipped it, and I could have dropped both of them. Maybe I should have tried that. Maybe I'll put it back on the spike and see if I can flip it and drop them and stack them the way that I used to stack them. Because we're not going to have to go... We shouldn't have to go too high, 2 levels high with this. Because we only have 10 bales. Yeah, I'm already thinking I might switch back to... Gosh. You know what? I mean, you can probably get it done with this, but I feel like it's me learning a new skill. I'm not sure I really want to do that. Like, I probably have to do a lot of practice to get good at it. I can't go any higher. Okay. Yep, okay. We're gonna flip back. Epic fail. Alright, I know you guys don't want to watch me pick up all these in real time, as it's quite painful. So we will speed things back up for you. I will quickly get this hooked up to the bale grabber, whatever that's called. I call it bale grabber. I don't know what the real technical name for it is, if it has one. Bale handler, RGB. Ooh, it's got RGB lights. Just like my CPU fan. Alright, anyway. It's probably enough from the peanut gallery. All right, we've got all of the bales, and now it's just rolling, which we will do because it will get us that 100% fertilized state. We could also just fertilize the field, but we don't have a fertilizer, and I don't really want to spend the money on a fertilizer, and we don't have any fertilizer, or we don't have the spreader or the fertilizer. The spreader is what's gonna, obviously cost a bunch of money. Fertilizer itself isn't too bad, but yeah, I don't want to spend the money on that, and it's not, we could probably do this field in like 2 quick passes with a fertilizer spreader, but yeah, we'll just use the roller, even though it's a little bit slow. I don't have to buy fertilizer or any new equipment, so we definitely want that fertilizer state. So we will use the grass roller and get it done. And after that, not sure what we're going to do. We might have to just advance the day. There's really not much left to do on our farm. And last I checked, it wasn't, well, I think there was a cultivating contract that might have been okay. We might go get the tractor repaired though, because it is, I did notice it seemed to be getting a bit slower. Even mowing. It's probably going to be kind of slow rolling this because this roller's not the fastest. It's kind of heavy. So we'll see how it does rolling. I'm not expecting it to be super awesome because, yeah, we are getting... I forgot to lock on. There we go. We are getting close to like the 30% health or whatever you would call this, like the maintenance mark there. We're under 50%, right? So definitely just might as well get it done. And there's no penalty for doing it early, right? I mean, the longer you wait to do the maintenance, just the more money it costs. So, yeah. Probably get this tractor repaired. And we'll check the contracts. Maybe if the cultivating one doesn't look too bad, we might end up doing that. Or if something else pops up in contracts that wasn't there before that looks like it might be up our alley, then we'll do it and get a little extra cash. If not, then we'll just advance the day, and then next month we'll sell that trailer full of silage. Hopefully next month there's some things to do while we wait for that, because it's not going to be fully silage when the day starts. I don't want to just sit at the animal dealer and speed up time. I mean, I will if I have to, but I want to avoid that. So if there's things we can do, like contracts, that's great. We might be able to, we probably need to fill up our water tanker. We might have to water the sheep. None of that really takes that much time though. But yeah, I wonder how close we are on. Does my tractor keep going forward? Yeah, how close are we on? Not super close. I wonder if I kept holding down the gas, if it would have went. Yeah, but anyway, we'll get this done quickly, and then we'll check back in with you guys and see where we're at, if we're gonna just advance the day or not. Alright, that is a job well done. Let's put this away. I think before we go and service the tractor, which I am gonna do, I do want to check the contracts first, because I don't want to service it and then do a contract. Because it's okay enough to still do a little bit of work. if there's a decent contract for us. If not, we'll just go get the tractor service. Maybe we'll give it a little power wash. It is starting to look a bit dirty. And then advance to the next day. Fertilizing, harvesting, rock, stone, weeding, wood. Couple cultivating jobs. $72 is far away. I mean, if we do 62, we might as well go all the way out and do 72. I think 62 is like right up there near 67. Yeah, it's not too far. Let's go visit 62 and see how bad it might be. That's bigger than I want to do with our tiny cultivator and tractor. We had a bigger cultivator and a medium-sized tractor, I'd do this all day, but yeah, that's a bit too big. And the other job is tempting. That's about the size field that's good for us. Like, I like when, what is it, field 10 pops up sometimes. That one's not bad. I think like 14. That's a good cultivating one. Yeah, but I think we did we do 46 once? Maybe we did. We did 9. 9 wasn't too bad. I think I remember doing 9. 9's not too bad. 14. Yeah. Okay. We're not going to do that one. And the other one would be appropriate for our equipment, but it's on the... It's only like $1,000. A little over. Is it really worth driving all the way down there? And then driving all the way back? Probably not. The cultivating jobs are not great, I'll be honest. But occasionally... Oh man, what happened to the... How'd it get over there? We must have went around it at some point. You know what I should have done? Maybe we'll go do... While we wait for that stupid thing to... get across, just so we're not sitting waiting. Let's grab the water tanker and get that full, because I feel like it's... We'll bring it with us, and we'll fill it up on the way back. So I think it's getting pretty low. I mean, I don't think anything really needs water yet, but we might as well get it full, because maybe when things do need water, it might be like a super busy day of stewing stuff. It's like half full, 48%. Fill it up anyway. I'm glad I went with this water tanker, because I know originally I was looking at the smaller one, but I mean the smaller one probably would have been fine, but I think this one is more than adequate and probably will be for a while. I don't think we could pull up a bigger water tanker. If it was full, we wouldn't be able to pull it up the hill. We struggle with this one. We struggle with this one. We do need a bigger tractor. I don't think any of the sales haven't changed. Oh, those items that were up last month cleared out. Interesting. And the free flow 25 is on sale. I believe that's the one that was already on sale and we already bought. So kind of disappointed that the same thing came back up on sale that we already own. We'll go check it out because it's sitting over here in the parking lot. See if it's the exact same one. I kind of don't want to get the like the very cheapest, like, beginner, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm thinking cultivator, but that's not the right word. Like the harvester. What's it called? There's another word for harvester. It's oh gosh, why am I drawing a blank? Can't think of it right now. But anyway, I don't want like it's a really cheap Massey Ferguson one, but I think I want to try to spring when we're ready to buy one. Hopefully spring for something a little bit bigger and better, but they are super expensive. So I guess we'll see. Alright, let's get this thing all repaired up. We do have the money to repair our vehicle. It is fully repaired. We are not going to fix the paint ever because, I mean, really, if I didn't see like the paint condition at 0, I never would have thought that it even needed paint. Just looking at it, it looks okay. I mean, maybe there's some small little chips and stuff that, I mean, it's hard to tell with the dirt on there. But yeah. Okay, is this the pendant that's on sale? Yep. Free Flow 25 FT. We already got this on sale. And we hopefully will use it someday. Unfortunately, that day is not anytime soon. Harvesters. What are these? Combines. That's what they're called. Yeah, combine. So I don't want to get the $104,000 one. If we can avoid it. I kind of gonna go with one of these. Or maybe even this. That's really springing for it. This is at least a little bit cheaper. This one I feel like it's not a big enough upgrade for the price, right? It's over twice as expensive. It's the exact same capacity as this one. It does have a little bit more horsepower. And it can go slightly faster, but not enough to justify double the price. Whereas this one, you jump up 600 on the capacity. You jump up much more on the horsepower, right? You're going from like 250, 258 to 306, 18 miles an hour. They weigh the same. And then this one has 449. Yeah, this is really the one. But I don't know. It's going to be hard to get 300K. So we have to buy new land, buy a seeder. The land itself is going to run us almost 100K. And we still have to buy that bio baler thing. All right, let's go fill up our water tanker here, and then can you sell these leftover poplar boxes that I didn't use all of the seeds of the plants, of the saplings, or whatever they are? All right, we are fully fully maintenanced. That's not really the right word. Do I want to try to pull in over there? Just go my usual spot. Alright. Get across the ferry. Fill up the tanker. Look, it's dirty in here. We're gonna wash this. Clean the tractor. Advance the day. Hopefully get some contract work that we can do while we wait next month for the silage to become silage. So we don't have to just speed up time to 360 speed at the animal dealer. We didn't even make it till noontime, although the speed is only on 2. Usually I think I have it on 3. I don't know the keyboard. Can I just, is it plus? Nope. Control plus? Nope. I don't know the keyboard command to... I know there is a keyboard command to change the speed of the game. I just don't know what it is. I'll go in the menu in a second and fix it to 3. And can we refill? Not yet. Come on. There we go. Right, 100% full. Let's try to not hit this tree. Hey, we didn't hit the tree. Go into the cab view, just because it's hard to see with these trees up here. You can lose the tractor and hit a car. Alright, we're making it up the hill. 12, 11, 15 miles an hour. 16. We would probably be going like 8 had we not serviced the tractor. Alright, before I park this, let's make sure that the sheep are okay on water. Oh yeah, they're fine on water. Don't have to do anything with them with water. Pull this up a little more. We can dump some. It's going to barely take any. We'll disconnect. Pull the tractor up over here, shut her down. I do not really want to be in mode. And then we have to turn on the engine of this thing. It's weird, like they only obviously didn't like, they count this as a vehicle, which is weird, but whatever. Let's give our tractor a nice little cleaning, and then we will call it a day. Get all that dirt off. Come on, tractor. Get nice and clean. Right, that's looking pretty good. I'm just going to leave this on, right? Because if I stop the engine, right, now I can't. But it's not like it uses gas or anything, so I'll just never shut it off. Look at that. Looking sharp. Looking sharp. And look, we cleaned the inside too. Alright, nothing to do, so here we go. Let's sleep. think it's going to be November. Production costs, property maintenance. Our grass is in the growing state. How's our poplar look? Poplar. Doesn't really look that much different. We could have maybe tried to have harvested this little bit of grass. I don't know if the mower would have damaged the poplar. In real life, it would have, right? So I guess I'm going to not do that. I don't know if when we do the baler, if it's going to kill off that grass. Okay, I guess we can check on the sheep, how they do. And reproduction is at 40%. These are nice and healthy and growing. Oh, these are at 450. Oh, I guess they were at 450 before. How about sales? Sales? There's a Fendant telehandler, which is eat up all our money, and we don't have, unless we want to completely switch gears and try to get into forestry, which I don't think we want to do. Yeah. If we had played a different strategy, that might be worth it. That's the only thing in there. That's terrible. Only one item on sale. I will check back later in the day because I feel like things pop up throughout the day. Okay, we got 28. That's a nice cultivating one. And maybe even 66. We'll definitely take 28. That's nice and close. Grab that cultivating job. And let's see. Not much else. Oh, bale wrapping. That was the one we did before. That took a while, but you know what? We might as well do it. It's $8,000. I mean, there's a ton of bales that we have to end up wrapping. I think there ended up being like, I don't know. I think there's like 20 bales. We'll do that. Right, so that's going to get us 8, 9, let's see, about 10K. Our money did go down a bit because we repaired the vehicle. That took us down a bit, and then we had to pay some property and maintenance costs overnight. So we are about 10K shy of where we were yesterday. But we're going to get 10K. We'll get back to that 10K. Just from these contracts. And then when we sell our silage, we'll get almost 20K. So we should be over 100. We should be 6 figures again. It's like it takes forever to get there, but you know, I mean, I was going back and I watched like some of my earlier videos, and it's like I don't know, I feel like we're moving so slowly, but at the same time, it's like we really did just start with that little field and like a house. And we didn't have that much equipment. We kind of slowly bought the equipment, and now we have like 3 fields, sheep. But yeah, is this it? No, it's not that field. It's up a ways. It's this field here. All right, this one should be nice and easy. Oh, why did I turn my lights on? I meant to turn on my steering assist. All right, let's get this knocked out pretty quickly. This is not a very big field, so shouldn't take too long. And then we'll go and do that wrapping job, which will definitely be a nice little time-lapse / cut, because that one is going to take a little bit of time, because it's a freaking huge field with like 20 some odd bales to go wrap. And it doesn't, they don't wrap very quickly. You have to kind of sit and wait for the wrapper to like do its thing. But you know what? It's good money. Like I said, we'll end the day in the 6 figures, over 100K. We'll check back. Oh boy, I missed that edge there. We'll check back with the sale items later on in the day. Hopefully more things pop up. Come on, Bio Baler. Come on, Bio Baler. I would feel really good if that Bio Baler popped up on sale. I would not hesitate to buy it, and I would feel really good about getting a nice profit on our first harvest, even after the cost of the Bio Baler. But without the sale, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Alright, anyway, that's probably enough of me yammering on. We will go ahead and speed this one up for you guys. All right, we get that one done. That wasn't too bad. That's like the perfect size field for our cultivator and tractor. I don't really like doing fields much bigger than that, to be honest, with this thing. So we just have that bale wrapping one, which will take a bit of time. You might notice I did bump our game speed back up to 3x, because that's what I normally play at. I think I had dropped it down for some reason, just because I think one of the days was super busy and I was trying to squeeze in some contracts at the end of the day, if I remember right. But anyway, come on, detach. Why won't you detach? No. But yeah, I think we do have a bit of time to kill anyway, so this job might take a bit of time, but really there wouldn't be much for us to do otherwise, other than just speed up the time. So we might as well do some contract work, because let's see, what's our silage at? 96, 96, 96, yeah. It's closer to being silage than I thought it would be, but by the time we finish this job, it should be silage. We don't have to speed up time in the parking lot. Let's go ahead and collect on that real quick. There we go, 1,500. up to 88K. After this one will be around 96, I think. And then we'll go sell our silage for roughly 20K, maybe 19, so that would be 96. Probably like 115K by the end of the day here. Be my guess. And then we will check the sale items again after we sell our silage. Then we can also peek at contracts just to make sure nothing else popped up. But if it didn't, then we'll probably just end up advancing the day again. I don't know if there's going to be much to do in December. I didn't notice any more pallets over there at the mushrooms, unfortunately. Those are slow as anything. Are we even close to having another pallet? 33%. I was hoping to have more than 6 pallets to sell. I guess I was a little disappointed last time we sold 6 in January at the high price mark. We didn't get that much money, I didn't feel like. I mean, pretty much this will been us waiting a year, collecting pallets for a year and then selling them, and I feel like it's really not worth that much. I'm thinking I'll probably just get rid of that mushroom farm when we start moving our yard to like, I think I'm gonna move the yard to like where the sheep are now, and then move the sheep to another plot of land, and that's more money because we have to buy another plot of land and move the sheep. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of go up this row here because it's probably easier, and then I'll come back on this row and then kind of go away around the edges. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna move the sheep. I'm gonna buy that little plot that's next to the where the sheep currently are, move them over there, and then build like a yard where we're at. I don't know if I'm gonna move like put like a new living quarters over there. I'm probably gonna keep the trailer for a while anyway, but when I would like to eventually get a better like farmhouse, but I might not put it over where the sheep are now. We'll see. I'm thinking that area is gonna mostly be like a silo, and like maybe a shed, or maybe not a shed, well, maybe a small shed, but then like a regular greenhouse. And when I get the regular greenhouse, yeah, I think I'm gonna sell off the mushroom greenhouse, and then probably buy like a really cheap plow just so that we can expand some fields. I want to expand our original field kind of back to the back to the shape it originally was. We remember we actually chopped off and made our field a little smaller because we needed a little bit of a yard and a place to put the farmhouse. But yeah, it was a little bit bigger, so I probably will re-expand that one, and yeah, that's sort of the plan. But anyway, probably speed this up and or cut, because you probably don't want to watch me wrap 20 plus bales. right, let's collect that contract. Did I collect that? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So $97,000. And that silage is probably silage now. We'll go check. And did anything else come up? There's still a small cultivating job we could do. None of these harvesting jobs we could do even if we had the harvester that we're going to get. With this one we could. It's a ton of money too. Look at that field though. Oh my god. Oh, and you had to transport it. What is rock removal? Spraying. It is tempted to get a sprayer because these spraying jobs are fairly quick. Because the sprayer is so wide. Oh, we're on the other side. Maybe we will pick up a sprayer if we can get I don't think they're too expensive. We don't really need it for our fields, but we will eventually, and it would help us get some contract jobs that would be relatively quick and easy to do, and I think pay decent. Obviously, we have to buy the herbicide, which would come out of our pocket, but be honest with you guys, I'm doing a lot more contract work than I anticipated in this series. When I originally started the series, I was like, well, maybe I won't do any contract work, but yeah, I wasn't barring myself from doing it, but I was like, yeah, I'm going to try to do as little as possible, but yeah. Ended up doing a lot more. Alright, we just collected our, oh, what am I doing? We need to go get our trailer, which should hopefully be all silage now. Just quickly check the price. I think the silage price is doesn't fluctuate too much. As long as it's not like completely rock bottom, I'll probably sell it. The best price is $369 and it's at $368. I think we got like $370 once, $372. It's only going to go down in December. It will go up in January and February. I don't think I want to hold on to the silage that long. Just sell it. We might need the trailer anyway. I think in February we're going to need the trailer for our stupid mushrooms, which aren't going to get us that much money. Yeah. Oh no, it's all grass still. Come on, grass. Become silage. Well, we can always... Don't get stuck on that tree trunk. I always get this trailer stuck on that tree stump. I'm going to swing way out just to make sure I don't. Ah, now I'm hitting something else. Alright. Hitting that tree, I guess. I thought I could just kind of... It seemed like it was so small that maybe it wouldn't have collision on it, but it does. Go this way. See if this turns into silage on the way. We can always check out the sales again when we get over there if it's not quite silage, and we can always speed the time up to like 360 if we have to. Oh, we got some silage. See that? Alright, so they're all gonna be popping over to silage soon. That grass, yep, it just dropped. Silage went up. Maybe by the time we get to the animal dealer, they'll all be done. We'll see. We'll be dang close. Yeah, another one just went. So if we do have to speed up time, we won't really have to speed up very long. There goes another one. $27,500 split between silage and grass at the moment. Half done. Half is fermented, half is not. And there we go. Another one. Over halfway there. By the time we get to the parking lot, another one will have gone. Don't make me a liar. There we go. Alright, well, I don't think this is going to take too long. So, you know what we'll probably do? I'm probably going to leave the time alone. We'll just quickly shut the tractor down so we don't waste gas. And we'll peek at the sales, and they haven't done anything. There's still just that telehandler. Alright, let's look at sprayers real quick. Where are they? They are under yield improvements. 30K. But that width, 24 meters. Yeah, this gets you a little bit more, 27 to 33, but it's a lot more expensive. This is the one I would get, for sure. And then everything else is way out of our price range. And this is just like a extra tank for probably this. Maybe this can use that extra tank. I don't know. 30K, and then what was the contract? It wasn't 30K. It was 5. So 25K. It's a bit more than I guess I was hoping. I was hoping like you could get them for like 10 or 15. Anyway, we are fully silage now. The sprayer comes on sale. It's definitely worth getting one, though. If that sprayer, and specifically the one we were just looking at. Alright, let's see what we get here. Hopefully 20, but we might not get just under. 20! Alright. $117,000. It's been a long time since we've had 6 figures. Unfortunately, a good chunk of that is sort of earmarked for that bio baler. Which, if you don't remember or haven't watched all the episodes, I am waiting to buy just in case it ends up going on sale. I don't want to like buy it. Oh boy, what a mess that was. I don't want to buy it and then have it like pop up on sale like in the next 4 or 5 months or something, because we still probably have like 9 or 10 months before we can, maybe even a little longer, before we can harvest the poplar. So I'm just gonna keep checking every month to see if it pops up on sale, and then if it never pops up on sale and it's finally time to harvest the crop, then I'll just buy it at full price. But here's hoping that I don't have to buy it at full price. And I'm very hesitant to do anything else with the money right now. There's a few things I would probably do, like mostly just if things came up on sale that we're really kind of looking for, like the sprayer, maybe that fertilizer lime spreader, and maybe the trailer / bale picker-upper thing. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to try to like buy land and move the sheep pasture. Even though that land up there is that I want to move it to, I think is pretty inexpensive. But then buying another sheep pasture with customized fence, Yeah, I mean, that would blow through our money quick. I'm just gonna keep collecting money at this point and not spend much. I'm thinking we might get a decent amount of change from our wool, though. Last I checked, that paid decent. Oh, we do have a couple more pallets of mushrooms. So let's see. We're going to be selling... I can't see how many's over there. Things in the way. Here. I think we sell those in January. When did we move those pallets? Was that like... I can't remember. Was that like... It wasn't last month. Was it last month? It might have been last month. No, probably 2 months ago. So we moved those pallets like 2 months ago. And 2 more have spawned. Maybe 3 months ago. We have, what? November, December. 2 more months to go. So we'll have... That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... We might get like 10 pallets. That'd be nice if we get 10. Let's see. Nothing's really close to producing a pallet at the moment. Our sheep are doing okay. They have water. The meadow's been keeping up for them. And our wool is, I want to say April or, yeah, April, March. 3,594 per, I think, 1,000 liters, which is also happens to be exactly what a pallet is. Hi, baby sheep. You're so cute. Yeah, 1,000 liters. So these are just under 4,000 each. Even if you round down like 3, 6, 9,000, you will probably get over 10,000 right here. Plus we have another pallet. Probably be ready by then. I don't know how fast these are spawning now that we've got a few more sheep. Got some baby sheep. Although I don't know if the baby sheep are really making much wool. I assume probably not. They probably need to be like the at least 3 months, I guess, before they produce wool. And or maybe they don't produce any wool until they're 8 months. I don't know. But these are at 2 months. And their health is 100%. And if I go to this screen, I get a better... Yeah, 25%. This meadow's been working out good for them. Grass clipping through the feed trough, although our feed trough is always empty because we just let them eat meadow. Okay, yeah, not much left to do here. Contracts, unless this popped up. And it's a cultivating one, but it's kind of far. Oh, I think I looked at that one last time. Wasn't it kind of bigger than I wanted? And still nothing in the specials. I'm surprised. I might speed up time just to see if, like, I don't know if I haven't figured out in the game yet, like, do more specials get added like at noon every day? That seems like maybe it might be like a thing. So we just speed up till noon. And then I'll slow time back down. Then we'll check the specials. Okay, we're past noon. Whoops. Nope, nothing on the specials. I almost hate to advance the next day just in case there's something that... Although, those ones that, if they pop up later in the day, I feel like they would also be there the next month. Yeah, not much for us to do. Our grass is growing. It'd be interesting to see if it's ready to harvest in December. I feel like maybe not, but I also, if it's snowing, I'm definitely not going to harvest it. I did that once in that other field, and it ended up being like a complete waste. So we're probably not going to harvest this until like March. Hopefully it will be ready by then. I don't know, we're going to find many contracts in the winter. We'll see. That still says growing. Grows slower. We still just have the 2 pallets over here. Let's check. Nothing in the specials. That's good for us. We have a, even with a huge discount, a pretty expensive cultivator and a header trailer, which we don't really need. Unfortunate. Sheep seem to be doing good. Probably need to give them more water. They're eating down the meadow a bit, but I think it's just because the grass isn't really growing right now. Where's our tractor? Oh, over there. Is it connected? It is connected. Let's go ahead and disconnect it. We'll feed the sheep real quick. Feed, water. They got all the food they need with that meadow. Even though it is a bit lower than we've seen it in a while, but as I said, I think it's just because the grass is not really growing, so whatever they kind of ate in November, nothing really grew back. So it probably will get pretty low. How's our poplar looking? I'm not noticing any real visual changes with it. Doesn't look all that much taller than when we planted it. At least to me. I really am glad I don't have crop destruction on. It's annoying. I can't do crop destruction. I don't know, maybe I'll try it again eventually, but I tried it like once in Farming Simulator 22 and I just did not enjoy it. Alright, well that didn't take too much water. Oh look, we got another full, right? So we're gonna sell this. It's gonna get us 12, probably like 15K. We're gonna do alright with this wool. We are gonna do alright with this wool. And I think we have one more month on the mushrooms, if I remember right. I think January is the best. We might get another pallet or two. Is it even worth overloading this? It takes so little water. Not really. I did anyway. Whoops, don't hit the pallet. Let's see real quick. Yeah, I don't know if these will come out in time. All right. Not much in contracts either. We have cultivating for 14K, a huge field, not for us. That would be excruciating. Deadwood, I don't like those. And wood transport, I don't really like those. We don't really have the right equipment for it, and one of the challenges, one of the rules for my challenge is that I cannot lease equipment for contracts. So, yeah, not a lot to do. Nothing good in sale. When is the best time for the mushrooms? Pretty sure it's next month. But let's just double check. Is it Enoki? Yeah, next month. The only thing we could do today is start loading them on the trailer, I guess. Might as well wait just to load them, right? I'll at least get the tractor ready to start loading, but I might not actually load any until next month. But we'll get the attachment on, get the forks on, get the weight on. The tractor should be all ready to go. Whoops. Let's move these forks back in a bit. And of course next month I bet there'll be snow on the ground, which will make it harder to see what the forks are doing when they're low on the ground. But yeah, unfortunate, nothing really to do here. This is still growing as expected. Let's go ahead and quickly check. Nope, we have a very expensive spinach harvester. We have a tiny square baler for tiny square bales, which we're not very interested in, and a header trailer, which again, I'm not interested in. All right, let's make a little bit of money. We got one more pallet. Is there any pallets like eminent? Not really. So we're only gonna get 8, 9. Only gonna get 9 pallets. I was hoping to get 10, but we'll see what this gets us. Hopefully it's not too disappointing. Though the 6 pallets I think was pretty disappointing, but maybe 9 will be a bit better for us. Now I'm seeing we're running into situations occasionally now where it's like, maybe we could upgrade our weight. Wouldn't be totally opposed to upgrading the weight. I feel like that wouldn't be all that expensive, but I don't know. I don't know if we really need it. Yeah, really only when we do these pallets and we try to do this many. I mean, we can squeak by with this, and the only other time we needed a bigger weight was when we were trying to use the forks to do the bales, which did not end up really working at all anyway, so. It can just barely manage doing 4 of those pallet boxes, but it can do it. Not well, but it can. So, I don't know. There's really no rush in getting a weight. I mean, unless we can get one for, like, I don't know. I mean, if they're dirt cheap, we only need to spend, like, $2,000 or something. Maybe it's worth it, but... We might, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how heavy those wool pallets are going to be, though. Those might be heavier. I mean, they look bigger. I kind of wanted this not, like, just in the center, but I guess that's where it's going to go. It's not even, like... It's not centered either direction. Kind of annoying, but not worth fixing. Not worth really fretting over. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Let's see. Our forks aren't quite where they need to be either. Alright, here we go. As long as that one doesn't fall off. 3 we should be able to handle without any issue. 4 we can just barely do. But we were able to do it as long as we didn't lift it too high. And I believe the best place to sell these is just across the street at the... What is that? The farmer's market or something? Alright, grab these last 2 pallets. Make a little bit of money, hopefully. Would be nice if it was like 20k, but I don't think it's going to be that much. It might not even be 10k. But, yeah. Which is why I'm thinking we might just get rid of this stupid thing. Right, because we haven't sold any since last January. So we've been producing for a full year. Like, I feel like if we're going to put the time into a production like this for a year, it ought to get us minimum 20k, preferably more. Otherwise, why are we bothering? I mean, I don't know. To be fair, it's really not much work. You hardly ever have to put water in it. And you just have to move the pallets. So... It'd be interesting to see. I might check to see, like... What could we sell the building for? And, like, how long would it take us to sell mushrooms before we would get the money we would get just from selling the building? Like, if we sold the building, would it take us, like, 4 years to, like, get that money in mushrooms? If so, I'm inclined just to sell the building. At the same time, I don't know, it might not make a lot of sense to sell it until we start building the other yard. Because I would like to have a regular greenhouse, but I don't want to build it there if we're going to eventually move it. I mean, unless that eventually is, like, really far off. I'm hoping it's not too far off. Okay, prices. We are looking at the mushrooms. I think last time we sent... Yeah, the farmer's market's the best price. So, and it's right across the street, so we will do that. So we'll get a little bit of income in January, not much. Contracts are pretty much non-existent, pretty light in the winter. We can't do anything. Our grass is in a growing state. Our poplar is ever slowly growing. Doesn't look like it's growing, but hopefully it will start getting taller soon. Alright, let's see what we get for this. $17,000? Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it took us a year to get that, but like I said, it's really hardly any work. Just wait. We're up to 134. We'll get another decent pay from that wool. When we can sell it. And then when we can do this field again in March and then sell it in April, get another 20K. Oh. All right, let me just... see, there's no more contracts. Sales unchanged. And wool was in March, is that right? April. So in April, we should get a bunch of money, because I think in April we'll be able to sell silage again. In April, we'll be able to sell silage again, and we'll sell the wool. So we'll get, we might get close to 40K in April. That's nice. That's really nice. 40, 50, 60, 70. We'll be at like 174. Unless we spend money. How much is this field? 57. I'm not gonna buy it. Not today. What's in this field? Oh, it used to be grass, but it looks like they plowed it. Huh. I wonder if something else is going to go in here. That's too bad. I was hoping when we bought it, it would still be grass. I hope they just replant grass. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. We could plant grass. Still these grass mounds that we can't pick up because it's technically not on our property from when we mowed this. Oh, our baby sheep are, but plus I ate down some of the grass. I was going to say they're not so small that they're like hidden in the grass. They are getting bigger. Even in the tall grass, they are not so small. They are like hidden. Yeah, we're going to make out like abandon on this wool. I think we'll do pretty well. Are they close to reproducing? Should we sell a few of them? should probably wait one more. Right. As long as they don't jump up to 100, they're only going to go up by 10%. We should wait. Get a little extra wool, maybe. And we should sell some of them. Whoops, I didn't want to go there. Oh, I mean, fine, we can do that. I meant to click on the house. And how come this round bill net we were not able to fill in our thing last time? I don't know, but I think that's it for me for today, guys. I'm going to call it there. Give this a nice quick save before we forget. But thanks everyone for watching. We're making some progress here. You know, that IO baler I think is coming soon. Sitting on some decent cash. We're just gonna start, you know, building up cash, I think, until it gets to a point where we have to harvest this poplar, which is still quite a ways away. But anyway, thanks for watching.